So Gadsad says there are no words, no sentiments, no nonverbal cues, no telepathic communications that can capture the extent to which this individual is grotesque. He really sums it up quite well. Townhall.com, Justin Trudeau, the United States voted for a second time to not elect its first woman president. He's heartbroken. As the bestest feminist ever, he's heartbroken. Let's take a look.
Now, it shouldn't be that way. It wasn't supposed to be that way. We were supposed to be on a steady, if difficult sometimes, march towards progress. And yet, just a few weeks ago, the United States voted for a second time to not elect its first woman president. Everywhere, women's rights and women's progress is under attack, overtly and subtly. But I want you to know that I am, and always will be, a proud feminist. You will always have an ally in me and in my government.
Yeah, unless you disagree with them, and then you're in trouble, and then you get kicked out, right? Yeah, unless you disagree with them. What a cretin. Like, he's trying to get us into a trade war now with the United States. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to completely wreck Canada before he's out to leave just an utter and complete mess for Pierre Poilievre. That's what he's trying to do, in the hopes that he can then swoop back in and somehow resurrect his political career. This man's a scoundrel. This is idiotic. I mean, just the content of it is just total idiocy. Let's go back to the beginning here.
Now, it shouldn't be that way. It wasn't supposed to be that way. We were supposed to be on a steady, if difficult sometimes, march towards progress.
Shouldn't be that way. We're supposed to be in a sometimes difficult march to progress. Well, what does that mean exactly? Shouldn't be this way? What? People shouldn't vote for who they think is the most competent candidate, the person who's going to, that they're most confident will fulfill their goals, that fulfill the policies that they want, that will follow through on what they want them to do. Not supposed to be that way. I mean, that does make sense coming from somebody who obviously is a Marxist, right? With, far left authoritarian aspirations. It shouldn't have been this way. In his mind, shouldn't have been this way. That's not how society should work. You shouldn't get to vote for the person that you want. You should have to vote. You should elect somebody based entirely on identity. That's why. I mean, and the funny thing is that he's a white man, right? But the rules don't apply to him, because I guess he's the only good one. And what is progress exactly, right? Well, he told us in 2015, he said he'd have a 50% male, 50% female cabinet because it's 2015, his exact words, because of current year. That's progress to him. How does that help anybody? What does it actually do? Just picking people, saying, well, there's not enough of these sexual organs in my cabinet, so we must have more. Again, in fairness to Trudeau, everybody that he picked, men, women, they're all appalling. All of them seem to have been picked without any thought whatsoever. But anyway, let's continue.
And yet, just a few weeks ago, the United States voted for a second time to not elect its first woman president.
And he has no reasons why she would have been a better candidate other than the fact that she has different sexual organs. That's it. That's progress to him. No, you just elect a woman, because feminism. That's his. It does not appear to go any deeper than that with Justin Trudeau. Again, you got to remember, though, that doesn't apply to him, right? He's the only good white male. So it doesn't apply to him, but for the people of the United States, he's so deeply disappointed that they didn't vote based on identity. Isn't it strange? It wasn't supposed to be like this, he said. I mean, for my viewers watching in the United States, how does that make you feel? Justin Trudeau tells you it wasn't supposed to be like this. You're supposed to vote for the vagina. World leader right here. World leader. I didn't vote for him. The fact that enough Canadians voted for him, and let's keep in mind, the last two elections, he only got 33% of the vote. I believe in the last election, he got the lowest vote for a minority government in Canadian history, right? So it's not like, 80% of Canadians voted for him. No, he was very low. Nowhere near a majority of Canadians voted for him, but because of the parliamentary system, he still snuck in, right? And then because of the NDP because of Jagmeet Singh and whatever Trudeau's got on him, right? He's able to run the country as if he's got a majority. But he's got the nerve to stand there and lecture the United States that, it wasn't supposed to be this way, working towards progress. To him, progress is equity, right? Not merit, not accomplishment, none of that. Not equality. No. You're just supposed to vote for the woman because woman. That's it. That's progress to him, except for him. Him personally, it doesn't apply to, right? You have to keep voting for him anyway, right? If the Conservative Party of Canada had a female leader, definitely you should vote for him. Then all of a sudden, that's not progress anymore, right? That's how you know it's all bullshit, by the way. It's absolutely pathetic. It's shameful. It's grotesque. It's grotesque. That's the right word, grotesque, for this lobotomized eunuch, I think Gadsad calls him, to stand there and pretend to be a world leader. This man who garners the respect of nobody except for true and on zombies in this country, which is increasingly
Small fringe minority.
This is alternate universe stuff. This guy is the prime minister, and he's been prime minister for 9 years. I mean, thank God enough people have woken up. Thank God enough Canadians have woken up now and found that line where it's just, politics does affect my life. I actually do need to pay attention. And this guy is ridiculous. He's dangerously ridiculous. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.